Good afternoon, YouTube. Fat Cat Collections back at you with another cologne or fragrance review. This one I'm kind of excited to tell you about because I looked at it for quite some time. I was hoping to find it locally, in like your TJ Maxx or your discounted stores like that. I was not able to, so I had to buy it online, and I'm pretty happy with it. It was cheap enough where it's worth checking out. If you're a guy who likes kind of boozy, tobacco, leathers, woods, those spicy, kind of masculine fragrances, this is the no-brainer. You should have this in your collection. And the one, before we get off too far on a tangent here, this one is by Juicy Couture. It's called Dirty English. Okay, and now there are two formulations of this. There was the original, which some people, based on the reviews I've read, say that they're quite a bit different. But I couldn't find the original formulation, and be honest with you, I kind of thought I was buying the original formulation, which I may put a video review up on that particular seller because they pictured the original formulation in their eBay listing. It had the little kind of leather band on here with the kind of little jewels on there. Not jewels, but the little pendants. And this one does not have that. So this was actually kind of like a bait and switch, but I'm still happy with it. I only paid $17 for 100 mils of this. I think it's worth every penny. I wore it last night and I really liked it. The only negative thing I have to say about it, I put on a lot. And again, if you've watched my other videos, I've mentioned before that cologne on my skin, for whatever reason, just does not seem to last. There's very few I could put on that really project hard and last a really long time. I'm like a 10 to 15 pump guy when it comes to these colognes. And again, and that's not to say that, like, I know that, I consider this a designer brand. Like, they're not niche. I mean, you can pick them up really cheap. But at one point, when this stuff came out, it was not $17. So a lot of these colognes you get, that I get, have been around for a while, and they've been reviewed. But it's just nice to put out your own opinion on this stuff, because I appreciate other people's opinions. And, if you're in the market for this, if you even thought about it, if you like leather and anything spicy when it comes to cologne, you're going to like this. When I say that, I compare it to like the category of 1 million, that kind of scent, Periel's M, what else? Let's see, what else do I have in my collection? Like a Spice Bomb, those kinds of scents that are spicy and warm and kind of masculine. And this one definitely is. Some guys have reviewed this and compared it to like being dirty, like a dirty biker. I don't really get that from it. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was hoping for, more leather. So far, I love leather. I mean, obviously, I have so many leather jackets. I love leather, and when I do these reviews now, you'll either see me in a sport coat or a leather jacket. So we're just changing up a little bit, whatever. But I just absolutely love leather. I love the way leather smells. And to me, I do get leather but I don't get an overwhelming leather. And what's interesting is that a cologne that I got years ago. I mean, years ago, and this is the original formulation. This I got back in like 1999, I think. Or maybe earlier than that. This one here, with the cap, does not stay on for shit anymore. This is naturally your Fahrenheit. And when I pop the cap on this, whew, I mean, like, this is the strongest leather scent of any cologne that I've ever smelled. And, I mean, I have, like, what do I got? I got the Cologne Tom Ford Tuscan leather. This is, if you like leather, I mean, Fahrenheit, man. And I never even thought about really leather, when I bought this. I didn't even know, like, there was no internet when I bought this, so you couldn't really look up the notes, but I don't know. But if you've smelled this, you'll know what I'm talking about. Heavy, heavy leather note. Like, basically, it's all I smell of this particular cologne. This, I do smell leather, but I don't really think it's super strong. But let me just tell you a little bit about it. Basically, I'm just going to give you my average guy review on it. What do I think? Should you buy it? Based on my tastes, okay? And if you like some of the colognes that maybe I've recommended, then you might like this. So, real simple here, right off of base notes. Top notes, you have mandarin, bergamot, blue cypress, cardamom, and caraway. The heart notes, or middle notes, be oh my god, I'm going to butcher this. Marjoram, I believe it's an Indian spice. Black leather, sandalwood, atlas cedar, and vetiver. Base notes, you have amber musk, agarwood, or oud. Black moss absolute, and ebony wood. So basically, long story short, this is a woodsy, slightly spicy, leathery fragrance. Now, I don't really, when I smell this, Just give me a moment here. Let me. Yeah, I just opened the cap of Fahrenheit. I can smell it on my fingers. It's so strong. Yeah, it's definitely a good scent. You can definitely pick up. You can definitely get the leather. You definitely get the spice. And again, like other people said that they compare it to like a dirty biker. I don't get that. But if you are a person who likes leather and a spice to their colognes, you're gonna like this. Don't spray it on a white shirt. Not that I did, but I read that because the juice is so dark, almost like a whiskey. It'll stain your shirt, so don't do that. But again, I wore this last night, and I put on like 15 sprays, and you could definitely smell it, but it didn't really project. And I think that's just really just me. You might be different if you have a different story about it. By all means, leave me a comment. If you like the videos, please subscribe to the channel. If you're interested in picking this up, I picked this up for $17 shipped on eBay. Go ahead and click the link in the description. That'll take you to a real-time listing with this particular juice and only this juice. So it's really easy for you to make a purchase. I'll get a little closer on the bottle there. You have like the Juicy Couture logo. This is just a sticker on there. The glass is extremely heavy, and the cap is basically just a cheap plastic cap. Sprayer, who cares? It sprays. Not a bad juice by any means. I was really, really excited to get this. I will say, though, as far as my expectations, that maybe I got a little too excited about it because I don't really think that it's what I thought it was going to be, but it's definitely a good juice. Again, if you are a type of man who likes spicy, leathery fragrances, if you have smelled 1 million, I bring that up a lot because everybody seems to have smelled 1 million, and this doesn't smell like 1 million, but I'm saying that type of fragrance where you have the spice, like I said in this one here, you got the woods, which you can definitely smell the woods. You have the leather and the marjoram. I believe that's like the spicy Indian spice. So I think that's where it's going to get its spice from. The cardamom probably, and the woods. Now, I woody colognes in the past, okay, and I have several of them with the ouds, the agarwood. I don't smell agarwood in this at all. And I'm not sure, maybe it has it in it, but it's probably very, very slight. Again, a lot of these colognes, I mean, I have like 2 colognes. I got the 1 million and I got the Rose Noir. And those are the Rose Noir or the 1 million, I don't know which came out first. They have exactly the same notes, but they smell very, very similar, but extremely different. Like the Rose Noir absolutely has like more of almost like a blueberry, like more of a fruitier note to it. So again, it depends on how much of the concentration they put into these juices. So just because a cologne has the notes in it that maybe you like, it doesn't necessarily mean they have enough of them that you like. So I love oud, and I have a newer one I just got the other day. And let me just throw this out here real quick here. This one is, just to compare it, I have a very small sample. My coworker, that lovely girl, she always gets me samples, so it's really great to try a lot of new things. So, yeah, this one here, whoop, got on my nose. Great, I'm going to be smelling that all day. This one here is Ralph Lauren Supreme, or I'm sorry, Polo Supreme Oud. And this, so even today I'm having a hard time. Even this right here, you can definitely, I mean, very, very strong oud. I almost want to take this and dump it into here. I wish you can do that. I think that would really, I may end up doing that actually if I can get the cap off. But again, about the oud, if you're expecting to buy, if you're going to buy this and you're expecting to get that heavy oud, you're not going to get it with this at all. Some folks say it doesn't even have it in it. I'm not really sure, but again, what you take from my video, the most important point is, am I happy I bought it? And yes, I am happy I bought it. It's definitely one I'll wear. It's definitely one that, it was so cheap that I can blast through this, not really worry about it. If I would have paid $50 or let's say even $30, would I be as happy? Probably not. The fact that this was under $20 is what makes me happy about this. So that's one thing I want to really point out in my video is that although I may not be able to give you the best description of what I smell, I'll give you the notes, I'll tell you what I think, and of course what's most important is it a good value. And for me, I think this is a fantastic value for what you're getting, under $20. Over 20, I have some colognes that like I would say, man, I would have paid 50 for them. And again, I am a cologne guy who likes to spend 15, or actually I should say under $25 is my sweet spot. When I start getting over that, I start to, I'm not really sure it's worth it. But nonetheless, for the money, a great juice for your collection. If I didn't repeat this enough, if you like leather and spice. So there it is, folks. Juicy Couture, Dirty English. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you like the content, please subscribe to the channel and check out my other videos. If you like the cologne, click the link in the description and buy yourself a bottle. I do recommend it. So thank you so much, folks. Have a wonderful day.